The Buglisi Dance Theater was here 2004, and since the time they were here, I've always wanted to bring them back. In addition to that, though, I've always wanted to have a long-term residency. And one of the missions of the New York State Dance Force, of which I'm a member, is to partner artists in communities and do long-term, lasting relationships. So that's what we wanted to do. We wanted to create a long-term, lasting relationship with an artist and a company. And Jackie was a logical one. We kind of approached each other at the same time. She received a New York State Council on the Arts grant for a creative residency to help bring her here. We have the facilities here at Munson Williams between the incredible dance studios and our housing, so it was a win-win situation.
Well, as we started to develop the project, Nancy and I, we wanted to interact and to bring as much community involvement as we could. Some of those things that we explored were involving the community in site-specific, which we've been doing more of as we had in New York. Nancy explored these different areas to do something site-specific in your beautiful Union Station. And she worked with us opening the Special Olympics that was happening here.
We came to Munson Williams Proctor to start a new piece called Love Letters, and it got incorporated into a 3-week residency where we're doing community outreach as well. So part of our creative process involves teaching in the community, the Boys and Girls Club, as well as community classes here every day. And Jackie's process is very much one that starts with like a seed of inspiration and it grows from there, and it's really influenced by the community that we're in. I can see how what we're doing in rehearsal is influenced by what's happening in the studio and the classes that we're teaching, as well as how we're relating to where we are.
The spontaneity, the dance lives in the moment. And how does that moment become infinite?
When I mentioned to Jackie that we have this refugee center right across the street from us, she told me that she was developing a plan about love letters, and the idea immediately sprung from that she asked me to get in touch with the ESL teacher. She encouraged the teachers to assign them this love letter assignment. Shortly thereafter, one of the teachers came over here with a packet of 15 love letters that were in their native language and with their translations. Needless to say, it was really an indication of how incredible this project could be.
She went through and read them, and some of them were very, very touching. They were talking about the country that they loved or who they missed back home, and even their sweetheart. And Jackie took those words and those feelings and applied them to some movement that we already had, and it kind of just like threaded them in and weaved them into some of the material that we already had.
There's no way to really put into words just how we felt. I mean, I was moved to tears. For an artist to come up with something that's so immediate and so raw and so rich, it was a gift. And it was really a gift from the refugees to Jackie, and it was awe-inspiring.
Well, we've never done letters from people who barely speak English and are learning English and are new to this country. We'd never had that kind of process before, and it makes me feel so alive and so honored to dance, especially because they are new to our country. And the fact that they were in the room and were able to kind of share that process with us, I think was like a pearl and a little gem in our whole 3-week stay.
Well, Jackie definitely guides the choreography, that's for sure. We do a lot of improvisation, to find the new movements or the movements that she likes. I can tell 90% of the invention will be in the trash, but the rest of the 10% will go on stage and it will shine. She can be phlegmatic, she can be tough. As a choreographer, she's very difficult too, but she knows she's always searching for something specific, and if it doesn't work, it doesn't work, and then she'll just keep searching until she finds it.
I don't think they came with very high expectations. I think they knew that they were going to be working very hard, which in fact they were. The dancers got up in the morning, left the dorms, came over here, and they rehearsed diligently, hour on hour. They did enjoy the community as a whole while they were here. You know, merchants and restaurateurs and other people were just incredible, providing discounts for them and welcoming them into their establishments, and even throwing a party for them at the end of their visit, which was kind of fun. I think we had a pretty exciting idea. I had confidence in the idea. It was very hard to convey something that was so conceptual to everybody else around here. But they took that leap of faith and just continually said yes. And I got the support of all of the organizations, the support organizations here on campus, between communications and security and maintenance. And you know, in a busy time of the year, we asked them to do more, and they stepped up.
I think that that's the beauty of life, is challenge, the indomitable spirit, being able to do things that you know, the obstacles present for all of us. The opportunity to use what is the creative mind, to use the feeling in the air, to catch it and see what happens. We don't know what will happen. That's the exciting part. Makes it site-specific and in the moment.